meet this week's Watch My Line panel. First, the deeply frivolous Soupy Sales.
Thank you. Thank you. And if you happen to read the New York Sunday Times a week or so ago, you'll see a beautiful article that was written about our next guest, and it's only reasonable that they should do that because she's a great talent, and we got her. And would you please welcome Melba Tolliver.
And now waiting in the wings is a man who, as far as I know, has never been in the centerfold, but has made the pages of Ladies' Home Journal, critic Gene Shalit.
Oh, I mean.
Let me get a subscription to the New York Times when you go back. And now the woman who is beyond words, including mine, Arlene Francis. Can you afford all the material?
And here is our gracious moderator, Larry Blyden.
Hello, everybody. Listen, you think we haven't got a show for you today?
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going to go on here today. Just so that there will be no question in anybody's mind that that is true,
Yes.
would our first challenger enter and sign in, please? Dave? Salisbury. Where are you from?
Cocoa, Florida.
Okay, panel, Dave Salisbury is fire chief in Cocoa, Florida. But that is not why he is here. We are interested in Chief Salisbury's hobby. He raises something, and we will now show the audience what it is he raises. And we'll start with Arlene Francis.
Thank you. Is this that you raise something that grows in the ground?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Soupy.
Listen, I want to know why do firemen wear red suspenders? No, I just... Firehouse humor.
You want to ask a question today?
I'd like to go out and get a drink.
Okay,
no,
Melba?
Dave, this thing that you raised, it's not grown. So we know it, you raised, is it alive?
Yes.
That's how he manages to raise
You
it.
don't have to turn on me, Dave. Because I got a yes, I get more no's around here. And I got a nose, boy. Dave, this thing that you raised, is it a four-legged animal?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is it as big as a dog?
Yes, generally.
Okay. Is it a farm animal?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Melba.
What is a farm animal?
Well, like it might be a
Supposed to
moo-moo. That's a cow that stutters.
Let's do the Mars show now.
So this
Let's
is
do this one once.
This is a four-legged animal.
Yeah.
It can be as large as a dog. Do people buy these things that you raise? Is that one of your reasons for raising it?
Sometimes. That's not my major reason for raising it.
Uh-huh. Are these things feathered?
No.
Would you name some four-legged feathered things?
Big bird.
2 chickens, right? 2 chickens. Now, these four-legged feathered things, they're not feathered, right? Does anybody ever eat these animals except if they're in the Andes, I mean?
No.
No. That's a yes.
4 down and 6 to go, Arlene.
Nobody eats these animals. Are they furry?
Yes.
Are they, is the fur ever worn?
Yes.
By the animal.
Would it, does it have big, sad brown eyes? Like I'll tell you what I'm thinking of. A raccoon?
No.
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Soupy.
Does it have retractable claws? I mean, things on their paws or anything on their maws?
Yes, it does.
Oh. Would it be in the cat family of some kind?
Yes.
Now I got to find out what kind of cat it is.
Right.
Is it a bobcat?
No. 6 down and 4 to go, Melba.
Kind of cat.
What kind of
30 seconds.
I'll pass to Gene.
Okay, Gene.
And it's a completed pass, and I'm going to get thrown for a loss. This is, and remember the cat family, you raise it, and the fur of the animal, this has been, I'm just
Is
checking.
worn.
Is worn.
And you have 15 seconds.
Is this an animal usually found in the jungle?
Yes.
Is it either striped or spotted?
Yes.
It's either striped or spotted. Is it either a leopard or a tiger?
Yes.
You want to? Well, one of us is going to get it. It's an elephant. Is it is it a leopard?
Yes.
It is a leopard. Dave Salisbury breeds and raises leopards. Now, why do you do that? It came up in the questioning as to whether or not you had done it for money. Why do you do it?
It's a hobby, and I'm vitally interested in the conservation of the big cats.
That's
Good for
marvelous.
you.
How many do you have now?
We maintain 6 adults.
And how many do you get a year?
We have awaiting 2 arrivals right now in the next few days.
Now you have to...
We get babies, 6 or 8 a year.
That's marvelous. Now, what do you do with them?
I try to place these with people who spots run very close to mine.
Do you ever have them around the house?
Yes, we raise ours that we do our work with in the house.
Doesn't that make it a little tough to live in the house, I think?
Yes, it does.
I would imagine it would. Yeah, what, Gene?
Does a leopard ever ride in a fire engine like a Dalmatian since it's spotted?
He rides in my fire chief's car with me.
Does he?
In fact, he is here. And let's meet Sultan. Could we open the curtain? Look at that cat. No, he's a leopard, and he's spotted. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but underneath this coat are spots. And he is gorgeous. How old is he?
Sultan will be 3 years old in May.
And what does he weigh?
He weighs 140 pounds.
Will he get any bigger?
Just slightly.
Look at his
He's almost grown.
Have you had him since he was a, kitten?
Yes.
He's gorgeous.
Is it called a kitten when it's young?
We call him Cub.
cub.
Now, if he's in your house and a robber comes, does he, what does he do?
No robber would come to that house.
Twice he wouldn't.
The man they would be in severe trouble.
Is he a good watchdog?
He would watch and not make a sound.
Yeah.
He would be on you before you know it.
He's gorgeous.
Oh,
He's
gosh,
just
look at those
gorgeous.
padded feet.
Is
Aren't
this an
they pretty?
endangered species now?
All your big cats are in the endangered species now.
Well, you're doing a marvelous thing by helping to eliminate that danger. And thank you for bringing Sultan to What's My Line. He's a beauty. We'll be right back right after this message.
The power.
Nice cat. Would our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Baba Rick Champion. Where are you from?
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
All right. Baba Rick Champion is a teacher, panel, and we will now show the audience what it is he teaches. And we'll start the game with Soupy Sayers.
Thank you. Baba Rick, this thing, you teach something, right?
That's right.
Is it any way, in any shape or form, could be a little dangerous if you didn't know how to do it?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Melba.
Does your, what you teach have anything to do with what you're wearing?
Partially.
Is what you teach something that's, say, intellectual as opposed to physical?
Melba, I don't want you to be led astray. The manner of teaching that he uses is connected with his dress. What he teaches is not. Do you follow?
No.
Well, it would be like if you're going to go up a mountain, you would use a rope, for example, and the rope would have something to do with going up the mountain, but the rope is not mountain climbing.
Can I write that down?
I wish you would. But don't show it to anybody.
All right, my second question then, is it something that you use your brain more than brawn?
Not more than.
No.
Not more than. 2 down, 8 to go, Gene.
Would it be safe to say that you use your brain and brawn in about equal measure? If I get a no on that, there's no game.
I think so. I think, yeah.
Do you teach this to more than one person at one time?
Sometimes.
Is this a thing which you do and are paid for by those you teach?
Most of the time.
Most of the time? Sometimes they get away with it.
Yes.
They leave time. Do they have to wear what you're wearing? Or do they... Oh, I don't like that number moving there. I have a new question to ask. Do you stand up when you teach this?
Sometimes.
Do you ever sit down when you teach this?
Yes.
Is there physical contact with the person you're teaching?
Sometimes.
Do they feel better in any kind of a health or life-giving way for having taken this course with you?
Yes.
They probably do, but it isn't really connected with what he's teaching.
Okay.
So, Arlene?
I can take for granted that what you teach is not considered a game in any way.
No.
No.
Oh, it is
4
a
down, 6
game.
to go, Soupy.
Are there any animals ever involved in what you do?
No.
5 down and 5 to go, Melvin.
That was the elephant boy.
What you teach is a game, is that
Right.
correct?
Yes.
Is it a game that can be played by both men and women?
Yes.
Do they have to have some special kind of equipment, like a board or
Yes.
tools to play it? Is this played as teams?
Yes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you play this, can you play this indoors?
Yes.
Can you play it outdoors?
Yes.
Do you use,
I have about 10 seconds. Do you have anybody have a guess?
Is it an Oriental game?
No.
Like
chess?
No.
like Go?
No, they're so far away, it's gorgeous. The time
Jacks?
is up. And it is tennis. Baba Rick combines tennis and yoga in his instruction, and he's the author of a brand new book on the subject, and it's called Yoga Tennis. Can we get a shot of that, Lloyd? There we go. Yoga Tennis. What is, first of all, how do you get the book? I'd like to ask you that.
Write to me in Scottsdale, Arizona, box C59.
All right, Scottsdale, Arizona, C59, and that's Baba Rick, champion. Now then, what is yoga tennis?
Yoga tennis is simply creating an idea that the mind learns first, and then the body learns. And so by creating a situation which yoga does of calming and stilling the mind, the person can accept the fact he already knows how to play tennis.
Is it related to Hatha yoga?
We do Hatha yoga, Kundalini yoga, parts from Aikido and Tai Chi and the dance.
Okay, now we have some film of Baba Rick teaching, and if we could roll that, Lloyd, so everyone will see the kind of things that they do. We could kill the lights, too. We can see it better. There they are. Now, what are you doing
Here we're
here?
doing a spinal twist in order to limber up the spine using the rackets. It's great exercise, and everybody gets... This is another spinal exercise to work the spine forward and backwards. Again, another exercise used especially in serving, moving along kind of quickly here. This is bouncing the ball, another meditation technique, a moving meditation in this case, using the squeeze. This is a tennis dance where you employ a mantra, which is from yoga too. Racket back, weight, hit. Racket back, weight, hit. Short game here, learning to cover the area in a small area, and then we'll back up from there after we get the ball and the racket under control.
That must require a lot of concentration for beginners.
Yes,
now, what's
it is.
this?
This is using a technique of a group working together, using their energies in order to hopefully, that's my wife somewhere in there. Anyway, we're working together in that exercise. This is a little meditation, a little tantric meditation, and here I am here demonstrating a little going down the line stroke there.
Now, obviously, they learn. How is it that they learn better with this?
Well, basically, when I've taught in the past. I've been an instructor for about 15 years. A lot of times it took maybe 15 minutes to half an hour to get the person calmed down enough that he could even learn anything. And this yoga is so great because it gives you the breathing techniques and the meditation techniques in order to be there and be in present tense, and then they can learn.
It's really marvelous. Thank you very much for coming over to Smile Island. There's no white light club mystery guest. Are your blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes.
Boy, are they ever.
Then would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? All right, panel, you have about 2 minutes. We'll go one question at a time, and let's start with Melba.
Thank you. Mystery guest, a lot of people must ask you for your autograph. Is that because they know you from your work in movies?
Yes.
I thought Melba was going to ask if you know how to write. Are you equally well known to the public for your work on television?
Maybe.
Probably not, though, Gene. I wouldn't
More movies,
put your
huh?
thoughts in that direction
Okay.
too much. Arlene?
Maybe. And the theater? Are you known for your work in the theater?
A little.
Soupy?
Do you have a movie playing on Broadway at the moment? I mean, when I say Broadway, playing in New York at the moment.
It's an almost, isn't it?
Any minute.
Any minute now. Melba?
Yes, we have I established that it is a woman, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, that wasn't my question. Do you play primarily dramatic parts, say, as opposed to comedy or musical roles?
Straight things more,
Yeah.
Gene?
You have a movie that's going to open right away, huh?
You have about 30 seconds.
I don't have any seconds. I'm really stumped.
I
Want to see a
know.
doctor?
You know who it is?
I think so. I know
You
that if
wanna
I
pass
take
Arlene, Gene?
I'm going to pass Darlene so she can break Fates' law.
because if I guess it wrong, I'm out of the game. But it is a voice that is memorable and one that I've heard many, many times. Very distinguished. A lady of great talent, if I'm right. Patricia Neal.
Patricia Neal.
I hope I can lose my southern accent now.
Anytime
I was
you wanna-
trying to trick you with a
It
southern
wasn't-
accent.
It wasn't the southern accent or anything else. You have an unforgettable voice.
Thank you.
How long are you going to be here, Patricia?
Well, I will be in New York until Sunday. And then I go to Texas, and then Florida, and then Georgia. And
Is this because of the picture, Baxter?
yes, it's for the film.
What's it about, Baxter?
Oh, it's a very good film. It's about a young boy whose mother is divorcing her father, and it starts on the airplane with them coming to England. And it's a, oh, when you see it, you'll weep, weep, weep. It's
Is
lovely.
it what's generally considered to be a woman's picture? Except guys go and cry,
oh,
too?
no, but both men and women like it. But women
Where was
adore
it shot? In England?
In England, yes.
Well, that was convenient for you. You lived there.
Yeah, that was good.
Who's in it with you?
Now, really, that's a rude thing to ask me. As you know, I can't remember names, but
But
they're
who can?
lovely.
Did Raoul write this picture?
No, it was written by a very good American man. He's, and he lives in England now.
How long since you finished it now? Since you finished
Well,
it
we
now? it's gonna be
finished
ready.
it, over a year ago.
It's amazing how long it takes by the time you finish one and the people are ready to see it, isn't it?
That's right.
Now, are you going to do anything else besides publicize this for a while, or are you going to go back home and
Well,
take it easy for a while?
I'm here about 3 weeks, and then I go home, and then I'm going to come back in May to go to Knoxville, Tennessee. We're having a high school reunion.
Oh, lovely.
I didn't know you were from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes, I am.
No wonder your southern accent was so southern.
A long time ago.
How long since you were there?
Well, I went to Northwestern University when I was about 17, and I haven't lived there since.
Isn't that?
But I like it, don't I?
How did you lose your accent in the first place?
Well, I haven't completely lost it.
Well,
It sometimes comes out a little.
in anger and in pique.
Yes.
Don't go away. We have to break away for a commercial. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Stand by.
That's Patricia Neal's film, Baxter. N-E-A-L. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you.
It's Jet Gould speaking for What's My Line, a Mark Goodson and Bill Todman production. This program was recorded.
Don't touch that remote. Up next is one of the most popular shows of all time. Alan Ludden hosts Password. Next, here on Game Show Network.